Alrighty folks, how's it going? Welcome to another match here in the Pac-Man World 2 80% tourney. We are in winners semis, myself versus McKiddy. You might be wondering, wait a minute. You're running and commentating? Yes, I am. This will be very entertaining, for sure. So I will try to commentate the best to my ability as we go on. We're about to get the countdown. Hope I don't screw anything up when we start. Alright, here we go. Alright, so got the first level, pretty hard. Nice. So I guess just to explain a little bit about the run, you will see that our main method of movement is rev rolling. That is much faster than walking. As you can see, we get a big burst of speed every time we do it. Oh, I let's grab. Darn. Normally you butt bounce on that sign to get up there, but a little short. Yeah, this is pretty much just the tutorial level. Pretty quick and easy. Bounce off these rocks, cool. And that ends that. Pretty easy, right? Alright, so next we got King and Chaos. First early choke point. I could easily fall here. I did not. Good. It's a very tricky rev roll sometimes. Sometimes it feels like RNG. Same with these those creatures that bounce around. They can every once in a while get in your way, but that was pretty smooth. Around the packed up pond. This is so at the very beginning here, we just want to catch a cycle. Very easy cycle to catch. And then once we're up here, I'm going to try to do something called waterless, where, as the name implies, we don't want to touch the water, as it's slow. But let's grab, so it's a little bit slower. You can do that let's grabless as well, but I got waterless, so that's what counts. Alright. Next we got Blinky, our first boss. It's going to be a series of rev rolls into the wall, like up against him and the wall. We're gonna like shove ourselves in there and abuse some pausing here. We're gonna run out his iframes, pause and repause, and we do that 6 times. I'm gonna re-engage the rev roll to get enough power to get the last 2 hits. Yeah, there we go. Let's do it. A 3 flat Blinky. That's actually a really good run so far. I'm liking this. Now we're in the second world. First off is doing woods. Not sure what happened to my jump there. It was weird. It's our first little mini skip that we do. Involves this box here and rev rolling over here. That's out 15-20 seconds of the level. Ah, okay. I did not charge that long enough. That was scary. Can I make this? Yeah. Yeah, just gonna rev to the end. I want the boost! Oh, squeezed it. Let's go. Alright. Next is Treewood Forest. This is the first level where we have to kind of maintain our health. There are a lot of saws introduced. Thankfully, they are all in cycles. So, as long as you know what cycle you're going into, you can pretty easily dodge the saws. Okay, I died there in my practice run. I forgot the ledge to grab, or let's grab the tree branch. Oh. How did I not hit that? Oh. Alright, the game's cheating me now. Okay, now I think my cycles are slightly off. Grab this checkpoint for safety. I do have 1 health, so that is still fine. I'm gonna do a little trick here called Pacifist. We're gonna bonk this bear. Never mind, I'm gonna miss. Normally when you can bonk that into that bear, knock him over, and have enough time to rev roll and continue. But I missed. Ah. I jumped into the level complete there, so I kind of did a little bounce. That's a little bit slow. Wasted about 3/4 of a second to a second. Alright, so I'm going to take this Krell Ball here in Butane Pain. I'm going to try to take it as far as I can. Because we want to have full health for the skip coming up. So this next series of branches is going to have fire on it. And what you're supposed to do is go grab a Krell Ball behind the tree, but we could just go fast and not have to do that. And also jumping over that button to the other branch is a little bit of a sequence break as well. Normally you would hit that button, go back down the tree, take a pack dot chain to the top of the tree. Yeah, it's a whole mess. Or you could just jump and skip like 30 seconds. Alright, and the ending's the same as Treewood. Just a little bit tinier. The branch there. There we go. Alright, now we're on to Inky, our second boss. Arguably the easiest boss in the game. Like so. 3 cycles, 2 hits apiece. With the GameCube version that we're playing on, both me and McKiddy are playing the same version, which is American GameCube. Has a special quirk where you can re-roll into the boss, and if they take damage, you can continue rolling, as opposed to getting bonked back like other versions. We'll be doing the same thing to Pinky once we get to her, but for now, we're on Ice River Run. Introduces ice. And what you're going to see a lot is us rev rolling and jumping out of the rev roll on the ice and kind of keep that momentum going. Do it all over the place. A lot of rev ramps here. They're very dangerous. They rev at you and coming at you full charge. And if they hit you, they'll bonk you, and you'll go flying. But don't do that. Alright, let's grab it. You can butt bounce up that entire staircase there if you're good. The kid might do it. He's better than I am. Awesome. Alright, now we're on to Avalanche Alley. This level is pretty infamous for ending a lot of runs. It is long, it is dangerous, lots of pits. And there's a gimmick at the end of the level that is generally the run killer. This first part, we're just trying to rev past or get away from the snowball coming at us, Crash Bandicoot style. Grab this chain. There is a way that you can skip this chain, but it's incredibly difficult. Nobody does it. Would not recommend. Grabbing that checkpoint is very important, just in case. All my 3 tokens now. Alright, so here's the gimmick of the level. These windblowers. You can rev roll into them and gain a bunch of speed and go flying. We're gonna see that a lot more in the final cave coming up. Do a little skip here. Get the doings. Alright, here we... Okay, well, I walked into it. Normally, you're supposed to rev roll with the wind, and it'll literally send you flying down the cave. But I derped it and missed. Walked into it. We're gonna skip this chain. We can just ride the wall. So here's where the rest of it comes in. This one. I do one of 2 strats. I hug the right wall back there, and I skip another wind blower. Alternatively, you can stop and do that wind roller as well. Oh, okay. That's the most dangerous one. Because if you ricochet off the walls incorrectly, there is a good chance that the way you're projected, it'll just dunk you right into that pit. It's very dangerous. But we survived. I'm not sure where McKiddy is either. So I apologize if I'm just commentating my own run. But if I wanted to see the kids as well, he's like 40 seconds delayed to me. But now we're on to Blade Mountain. This is the first, I would say, gimmick level where we have ice skates, and I hit a icicle. Good job, me. Oh, don't hit a second one. What are you doing, mate? Let's slow you down. That is not professional gaming. But the way we gain speed here is we want to try to go as straight as possible. You can see Pac-Man's holding his hands behind his back like that. That's him gaining speed. However, since Blade Mountain is so curvy, it's kind of hard to do that. But we try to make the best of it. I'm curious if McKiddy is actually caught up to me now a little bit. I will say I do have the chat open for this being live, if anybody does have any questions. I might be 40 seconds delayed or so answering your question, but I will see them. Alright, so we can... as you see, what I'm doing for some of these ramps is I'm gaining enough speed to not jump. Jumping creates air drag, and that slows you down. So every ramp that we don't jump off of and just scooch right over, it saves about around a second. I also forgot to mention it too. There was one ramp that we just totally ignored, and we were able to kind of hug the right wall after the cave, the second cave. That saves another second and a half, which is pretty nice. Okay, we have no more checkpoints, so this is kind of dangerous. And last jump, and we're at the end. So now we're at Pinky. Probably the second boss. The second easiest boss. A little bit harder than Inky just because she has more hits and more cycles. Or phases. Also the camera likes to be jank sometimes, as you saw there. Go for one fast hit here, then 2 right after, and the same thing again. Nice. Oh, I was so worried about Pinky, you have no idea. And like the past 4 or 5 runs, I've always screwed up Pinky. But a mid 14, not bad. Now we're into the fourth world, starting with to the volcano, or ICV for short. This is where the movement mechanics get kind of fun. I've never skidded there before. Okay. That kind of scared me. I'm awake now. How you doing? Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of rev rolling off of terrain, and as you saw there, like I just skipped a few platforms, saves a few seconds. You can do it a lot of places here. It is incredible. Big rev roll over the pit. Oh, okay. That was close. Okay, can I stop ledge grabbing game, please? Oh, I grabbed that token. Nice. Okay, I was gonna show something off, but I don't think I stored a butt bounce? Wow, okay, I was not expecting that. That sucks. Okay, so to store a butt bounce, you jump, and then you press A again, the butt bounce, but immediately press B to kickflip, and that basically cancels your butt bounce, and it stores it. So the next time you jump, the first frame it's able to, it will butt bounce. It is so incredibly precise to do, and I don't think I've ever done an ITV before, so that was interesting. Anyway, now we're on to the first major skip of the run. Volcanic Panic. It could probably be ahead of me by now, I'm not sure. But so you might have already seen this, but basically we just clip down here, using a butt bounce into the lava with the chrome ball. And we can just skip right to the end of the level. Having the chrome ball all the way to the end is key though. If you lose it early, then you gotta start over. Okay, I'm looking back on the stream. I finished ITV first. Pog. Let's go. I think. Alright, so Magma Opus. Not really too much to talk about here. This first room you can skip. You don't have to do the puzzle or anything. You just do that. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this chrome ball, we're gonna take it all the way to the end. Because what we need it for is this big room here. Otherwise we'd be waiting for these platform cycles going in and out of the lava. But we can skip it all. And we're gonna skip this slide by just jumping over here. Oh my god. How did I survive that, dude? Yeah, the entire slide is loaded when you get to this area, so you can just jump off to the side and you're done. Alright, so now the big choke point of the run, Clyde. I'm going to attempt to do some various eye bounces and rev jumps. This is the first eye bounce. I missed it and died. Okay, great start. I might actually shut up for this so I can get through it, so I apologize in advance. Okay, there's first phase. Now we're gonna do a rev jump. Got it. Good, okay. So rev jump, you do a fully charged rev roll. on a ramp like that. And then once you let go of it, after the second frame, you jump, and then you get massive height out of it. So we're just able to completely skip waiting for Clyde. It's really nice. I might be in a bad position here, I'm not sure. Okay, good. Ah! I think I was a frame or two late on that one. You know, it's okay, I'm at full health now. That's what I was kind of worried about. I love whiplash. I know, dude. Okay, there we go. Alright, last phase. I'm going to attempt to I-bounce here after the shots. Okay, I got one, but now I have to wait. Ow. Oh, the lag. I can feel it. Okay, at least it's going to be kind of quick. Good. Okay. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. Unfortunately, I have no idea where McKiddy is, so this could be a very close race still. I have no idea. I'll find out in 30 seconds. I can see that we're both on Clyde on his G side. But now in the World 5, the Resident Sleeper level world. At least until the very end. These first two levels are on the rails. So the only way we can actually go faster is a little abuse called mine boosting. What you do is you take damage on a mine, and then while you're still in your iframes, you spin into the side of another mine or something else that will cause explosive damage, and you go flying forward like that. It's really poggers. Also, I just looked back and we're like 5 seconds apart. Oh my god. Alright, this is a close race, people. This is good. Unfortunately, it's going to be close like this for a while. Probably like 14 minutes or so. It won't be until the boss, Mega Whale, is when it decides who wins and who loses. But we'll get there. I'll talk about that at a later point. Dang it. I was too late with that rep, with that spin there. Yeah, generally the fastest way to get through here is just the shortest line. And just focus on just going down it. Camera does like to do it's panning and shifting and stuff, so you gotta adjust to it as well, because it does affect Pac-Man. Ooh, nice mine boost, let's go. I tried to do a thing there called box boosting. It's incredibly difficult. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Okay, I lost my health, but it's fine. We're at the end. Let's go. I was about a second off gold on that one too. Nice. That's my boost though. So Shark Attack is the same as Scuba Duba, just a little bit shorter and a lot more dangerous. A little trick at the very beginning. The very last black loading screen before the level actually enters, you can actually hold B, and the first frame of movement you'll do a spin automatically. This helps you. It saves you from mashing just a little bit tiny more. Kind of nice. Yeah, a lot more sharks, a lot more mines. I will say, out of all the regional differences, this and Scuba Duba are probably two of the most changed. In the PAL release, you actually go faster in the water due to, I guess, the hertz that the game's running at, since PAL runs at 50. I don't know why they changed it like that, but it's a thing. Unfortunately, that time save alone does not edge PAL out for being the fastest version. There's also the Japanese version, which is PS2 exclusive. That makes these two water levels extremely easy. They remove a lot of the mines and a lot of the enemies. A lot more streamlined. The Japanese version also cuts out parts of some levels, ITV and, well, Into the Volcano and Volcanic Panic specifically. I think the ending rooms for both of those are just gone and not used, so they move the end goal a little closer forward. Again, that little bit does not edge it out for being the fastest. This version, the American GameCube version, is still the fastest version. All right. Welcome to Yellow Pac-Man. We have a full 8 minutes of auto-scroller coming your way. Yes, this level alone takes up 1/5 of the whole run at a top level. It's kind of silly. I don't know if that'll get me DM-stated for singing that, so I'm gonna not. But yes. Funny memes. So this is the perfect opportunity to practice 189. Which, that category requires you to grab all of the fruits and all of the tokens. Because this is an auto-scroller, you don't lose time for doing that, so let's see what we can do. There's 20 cherries, 5 oranges, 2 apples, and 8 tokens. This is also the scenario that we're going to be facing Whale against, is in this submarine. So I think the developer's intent for this level was to get you used to the controls, because you are going to be facing a boss after this. So you better learn quick. It's theorized that this level in early development was only 4 minutes, but they decided it was too short, so they copy-pasted it, and now it's 8 minutes. So I guess while we're in here, there are 2 unique weapon types that you can get here. One of them is a smart bomb. We have it on right now. On top of the Pac-Man there. If you press X, it'll explode everything on screen. You get all the points for it. That includes all the mines, any enemies that were on screen. It's really handy in a pinch, in case you're low on health but you somehow have a bomb still. Or if you're getting swarmed. If you don't want to use it, it actually acts as a health wedge. So as you see on the top left, we have 3 hits, and then the last hit, it takes the life away. This smart bomb actually acts as a 4th, and the second weapon that you get, if you have both of them both on at once, that'll act as 5 health wedges. And that'll come up, looks like about 45 seconds or so. I know I know the double YPM is really exciting. Yeah, the rest of the game is really popping though. Like it's super fun. I highly recommend anybody who's interested in 3D platformers to give this game a whirl. See how you feel on it. A little bit different than your average 3D platformer. Just because it has a few gimmicks here and there, it's nice. Oh, there's an apple. Got it. Alright, there's our... Alright, so now we got the, what I call the pew-pew guns. You just hold B. You just shoot all over the place. It is extremely overpowered. And it is actually completely unique to YPM. You do get a smart bomb at the beginning of Whale, but you don't get the guns. And I wanted the apple, so I unfortunately had to lose the guns. Oh well. I'm going for hundo, dang it. I'm gonna get it. More cherries. Awesome. Alright, guess while a little bit of downtime here, I'm going to open up the computer controls for once we get to that point. There we go. Okay. Make sure I'm prepared. Yeah, this is the wave that can really mess you up if you don't know what you're doing. They're very easy to predict, though. They just follow your own movements. I'm just guiding them into my own missiles. Quite sad for them, really. Alright, can I get a health wedge, please? Video game? Today? Thank you. Yeah, if you're ever missing a health wedge, you can just start exploding bombs or all the mines that are just floating around, and they'll start spawning health wedges. Oh, he had one. No, I missed it. Dang it. All right. I think we still have hundo though, so that's fine. We just don't have the tokens. Well, I guess we're coming up to it here in about a minute, so I will talk about Whale. So they're in a gigantic whale submarine, all for Ghost Star, since we've destroyed their own machines. And now we gotta destroy it. The way we do that, there are 4 propellers on the back of it that each take 9 hits apiece to take out. What we want to do is what we call the 1 cycle. And how we do that is we do 8 hits on each propeller, and then at the right time, we swoop in and get the last hit on all of them all at once. It is extremely tight, and it's very position dependent. Not only with your movements, but also Whale movements, because Whale likes to move around on the screen. So, here we go. We'll see who gets it, me or McKiddy. I think we're very close to each other, so this will be very interesting. So 2 waves of 2, and then we'll start the setup. Do 6 there, come to the top. This 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back over here for 2. Opens up, 2 more. 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then... Yes! Ooh, gaming. Woo, alright. That felt good. Alright, hopefully... I'm... On my side, we're both just now entering Wales, so I have no idea how he did yet. So hopefully he does it good as well. We'll find out. But in the meantime, we are now in World 6. Starting with Haunted Boardwalk. So our next unique gimmick is our rollerblades. We do not gain speed by just going forward. We have the same speed no matter which direction we're going. The only way to go fast is to take the shortest lines you can. Oh, I just looked back, he got a 2-cycle. Buggers. Alright. I have the lead. As long as I don't screw up, this should be mine. We'll see. This level has lots and lots of places where you can fall off. Yeah, going into Haunted Boardwalk's design, it's probably one of the most well-built designs. It has 4 sections. The first section is like easy platforming, kind of gets you used to the idea of what you're supposed to do. The second section that we're on now has collapsing platforms, so you gotta go quick, but it's still pretty easy. Coming up to the third section, where the platforming is going to get a little bit tighter. Gotta do big jumps everywhere. Like this. And then the last section is a combination of 2 and 3, where it's tight jumping and the platforms you're following. And each one is led by a checkpoint, so that's why you know when you're there. I will say this and Blade Mountain are very notorious in the 100% category, because you can't go back. It's very hard to go backwards. And these little pack arches are extremely tight sometimes, due to Pac-Man only having 1 jump height, no matter how long or how short you press the A button. So that comes into play with these platforms. I set at the box strat, let's go. I didn't slow down again either. Ghost boost. Oh, let's go. Alright, so now we're on to night crawling. This is the only level in the entire any percent category that a fruit is actually required. We're gonna grab this apple at the very beginning. Then we want to go as fast as we can because there is a cycle at the very end of the level that is a universal cycle that continues as soon as the level loads. We want to catch it. Alright, we're gonna smash the skeleton for its cherry. There we go. Get it for that box. Apples for this one. And now we can continue. Gonna skip some platforms here by rev rolling. Then bouncing in precise areas. This level is fun for casual players. I remember he rev off that wall to continue. I've seen people that play this for the first time have no idea what to do. It's quite entertaining to me, but you know. If you've never played the game before, that's how you do it. Alright, so unfortunately this cycle is not the one we wanted to catch. This one is predetermined beforehand. Oh, I almost had the God Cycle. Okay. But when it was there, that's actually a much faster cycle. This is the standard cycle that we're getting right now. I can't believe I was fast enough to almost get to that. Wow. If I was just a little tighter on my movement there, I could have had it. Alright, Ghost Bayou, this is the second major skip in the game, and by far the largest. So if you ever played this as a kid, it's a very obnoxious, big maze. We're gonna do this. There's an invisible wall with the going around that, but what the developers didn't do was extend that invisible wall downwards. So everyone's gonna escape it. Come over here, hit this button. Skip the chain. We have to land on that spot after activating the chain to unlock this chain, which takes us to the end. And we're done. But that part as a kid, oh no. Yeah. Alright, so I just did an 8-frame jump. So at the very end of a... Oh, I missed it. At the very end of a chain, you have 8 frames on the American US version, or GameCube version. And what you can do is actually jump and land in the level complete to skip some dialogue. It saves about 5 to 7 seconds. I can't remember exactly. But now we're at Spooky. So there's going to be a lot of stun locking here. Hopefully they can get it. I'm going to shut up now. Nice. Okay, that's phase 1. Phase 2 is exactly the same. Nice. Okay. Third phase is a little different. I'm gonna get the first 2 hits, then I'm gonna chase immediately because third phase is different. Where'd he go? No. Why'd you go that way, bro? Wait a minute. Okay, I got him. Okay, that helps a lot actually. Okay, hopefully McKiddy doesn't bop me with this. No, he beat me by a second! No, bro! No, we were so close. Oh, GG's to McKiddy. Oh my goodness. If I didn't screw up at the end there. Okay, I want to watch this back. That's insane. I'm gonna have to frame count this. Wait a minute. I'm watching it back. Hang on. We have like 10 minutes, so once. Hey.
Hello?
Hello?
So, did I beat you or did I not beat you?
You did.
I did?
Yes.
I need to watch it back.
I watched it back.
Hold on, let me say my first. So,
Okay.
My levels were good, but my bosses were awful. That was basically my problem. So, I had life split blocking the race time window. So, when I went to check back, it said 4211 and 4212. I'm like, hold on, this can't be right. And so I went to check. I'm like, oh, that actually happened.
Yep.
I was popping off right there. I'm like, what?
It actually happened.
This
So
is gonna need to be retimed though. Just
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I was watching it back. It's a full second.
Yeah. It's best to double check though, but
absolutely, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll check it. Yeah, GG's, man, that was well done. Oh my goodness. Okay,
That was awesome.
so I died, I think once, and it was, where was it at? Oh, it was ITV. So what happened? I got to the final room, and I was going to jump to the ice pillar because I was going a little slow. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to make this cycle. I'm not going to do the rev jump strat. I'm just going to do it normally. Somehow, I stored a butt bounce. And I went, meow.
And so what happened with me is I got 200 in Pack Village.
Nice.
I got the slowest 3-cycle Blinky ever.
You got a 3-cycle Blinky?
Yep. It's been a while. Like, I think what my problem was is that, I was mostly practicing most of my late game, so I was a little bit rusty in my early game.
That's probably how you caught up to me then at the very end with your late game.
I had a sloppy World 3. Terrible Pinky. I lost like 20 seconds. I died on phase 3 in Clyde, and then missed phase 5 I bounced. Got a 2-cycle whale, and then clutched out with a decent World 6. So
you know what? I did die twice on Clyde. You know what? Now that I remember.
All right.
I died on.
How did I catch up though?
Well, I died
saw
on
you in phase 3. I'm like, oh boy.
So I somehow got into the wrong position after the second hit on phase 3. So Clyde or Spooky went right instead of left, like I usually do.
That's annoying.
So I got there. I'm like, wait, where'd he go? And I started panicking.
Wow.
And I watched it back. You did the entirety of phase 3 while I was chasing for the last hit.
Oh my god.
And that's how you clutched it out with the perfect Spooky.
I am beyond shock.
I'm like, no, bro. Because I even saw you got a 2-cycle whale, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I got 1 cycle.
Ah, I saw that. I had the stream open, so I just checked and I was like, no.
Yeah, and I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it came down to Spooky.
I cannot.
Wow.
I can't believe it was that close.
You know, if I didn't bonk the skeleton after the GB skip, I probably would have won.
Yeah. I almost got a Ghost Fire gold actually.
Nice.
So, I just like, okay, I'm just gonna play fast. It's like, okay, I think I'm gonna lose at this point, so I just might as well go really fast. And I
paid off. It absolutely paid off.
But I'm going to frame count this run and frame count yours just to make sure. Because you can never know.
Very true. Yeah.
So I guess DM me your frame count at time, and then I'll DM my frame count at time afterwards. Because I'm still skeptical about that, so we'll see. But I am highly certain that I won by like.
I'm pretty sure you won.
I started my timer. My timer was off sync a little bit because I think I started a little too early or too late, so I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
This could get questionable.
I'm shaking still from that. Like.
Yeah, that was insane. I think the only reason I was able to keep calm was because I was self-commentating. I was just able to talk away. And... Yeah, I can imagine. Like this.
Wow.
This was the match that we've been waiting for this journey. Was us. And I'm very pleased with the result, even though I lost. I was still really happy with this run.
Same.
Actually, where did I lose the PB? No way, dude.
What?
Oh no, that's Pinky. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna check to see how I was. Okay, so
yeah, I lost 35 to Clyde.
Yeah,
that's where a lot of my time loss went.
Yeah, I lost 20. I was 23 seconds behind my PB out of World 1. But I think my biggest time loss was World. Yeah, it was mostly World 5. But I saved 10 seconds from my PB from my World 6 segment alone, so that's legendary.
Dang, dude, that's crazy.
It's juicy. A 656.1.
656?
Yep.
Mine was a 720. Just because like.
Yeah, I still.
Oh, that's what it was too. I missed weight skip.
Oh no.
That's what I forgot about that. I did the same thing with my last race.
About that.
Or not my last race. My last practice run I did the exact same thing. I was just a little tiny short.
Jeez.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, it's okay. So Good Spy had more mistakes than I thought. I almost caught the God Cycle in the what do you call it? Night crawling.
Nice.
That was pretty pog. I saw the cycle. I almost caught it. I was like, ah. Yeah, I was actually ahead of PB out of Pinky,
Nah.
and then I died in ITV.
Funny.
Yes, funny.
Well.
Butt bounce storage. Gotta love it. Yeah, but I'll go ahead and call it for now officially. GG's on the win. Obviously, we'll frame count it in the background and doubly make sure that it's good.
Yeah. Like I'm still skeptical.
Yeah.
So.
But hey, now you get to chill out in Grands and wait for your next opponent.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see though.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be me. I'll come back. We do it again. But this time, it'll be a best of 3.
No boy.
Alright. So is there anything else you want to mention real quick? I think there's something else coming up at 8.
No, I'm good. Other than that was crazy, that ending.
Yeah, absolutely nuts. Recommend anybody that missed it or watches on YouTube or in the VODs. This was a great race.
Yeah.
The commentary was a little bit weird.
I'm gonna have to watch that back.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Absolutely. All right. So thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Follow the runners, myself and McKid. And we will see you on Sunday. I think it's 2 p.m. 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Deke versus Psionics for losers semis.
That'll be awesome.
And that race will decide 4th place. So stay tuned. All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.